Yeah, Al Green got killed. His dad was a preacher. Was a preacher man.
I thought it was.
No. Just dude,
no?
We're gonna just leave him.
Okay.
You gotta leave him here because because we're
So
both gonna be sharing. Yeah.
Just don't worry about it. Is what you're
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Are we starting?
We're starting.
Oh.
So this is gonna be. Look who's back.
Hello.
It's Rob.
Hi.
Perfect for episode 20. How's it going, motherfuckers? How's it going, guys?
Guys.
I meant for everyone.
Oh, okay.
And then now for you, how's it going, man? Where you been, baby? Where you been?
Chasing paper. Just trying to work and...
Trying to get that paper.
Wait, so, okay, let's not gloss over that, because Al Green was killed. Because I'm thinking of Marvin Gaye, who was killed by his father.
It was Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye got shot by his dad.
I get those mixed up. My bad.
I can see that.
They're both,
beautiful human beings.
Yeah.
Made wonderful, loving music.
Yeah.
Oh. Soul
so that was Marvin Gaye. Sorry. Good. Thank you for checking me on that.
That's about as much as I know about soul.
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't I be schooling him on it?
Very
much.
No,
that's the way it is, man. I don't know, bro. I'm a backwards motherfucker.
Yeah, the world is pretty backwards right now.
Yeah. So, you know something? We got some... Yeah, that's not going to work. That's too loud.
The fan?
Yeah.
However, let's... Yeah,
we're fine.
I'm not worried about it. I got beer, I got cigarettes.
Yeah.
We're good.
I have sweat in my body. It's going to be on the outside by the end of this podcast, but, that's fine, too. But yeah, we got these. Might be doing 2 podcasts today.
Yeah, you are going to have another guest on.
Possibly, yeah. Because I'm not going to say I rescheduled. I tried to reschedule with him before. And then he was like, oh, yeah. And then something came up for him. And so then he had to reschedule, and then something came up. So, finally now, I'm like, bro, I don't care if I have to stay up till fucking midnight.
Yeah.
We'll get this shit done. I'm tired of, putting it off. You know what I'm saying? You get people in here, get them in here.
And you said he's a rapper?
He's a rapper. An Asian rapper.
Okay.
Goes by the name of Star.
Star?
Yeah. I have a couple of friends named Star. As a matter of fact, another one of them wants to do a podcast. And he also is into music. He's an old white guy, though. Star Rising is, his moniker. So, yeah. Holy shit, dog. A whole year and a half. Only 20 episodes.
So it goes. But
we're about to get started.
Yeah.
I got my wall.
You got your wall. The only thing I'm noticing about this...
So garbage.
But if only we could get rid of the glossiness on it. Because it's reflecting the light too much.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. You can't even see Stevie.
Maybe there might be something I can do. And, I'm better at editing now, so I can just cut this shit out if I need to.
Cool.
Oh, didn't work. Awesome sauce.
Whatever. All right, so what is there to really talk about?
I know what you wanted to talk about.
The biggest thing for me was the whole Afghanistan thing.
Yeah.
And it's
Tell me about it. Because
You don't know anything?
Yeah, my nose is
really
up here.
Word.
For a lot of stuff.
It looks pretty messy. So the Taliban, I guess, just pretty much walked in. Supposedly there were supposed to be 300,000 Afghan soldiers trained by the U.S., left behind to combat the Taliban, which were supposed to be numbered in 75,000. That's what they were telling us. U.S. pulls out, leaves pretty much everything behind, and the Taliban get to walk in pretty much unchallenged and take over the country in a matter of days.
Yeah.
So that's pretty shitty. And it's crazy. It's crazy for a lot of reasons, because it's I always, it's well, what the fuck is going to happen next? What's going to happen next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you always, is that how you were going to say that's how you always feel? in a situation like this, like what's going to happen next, or how many situations like this have we found ourselves in?
Quite a lot.
There were the Kurds.
The Kurds? Well, wasn't that... Oh, God, I don't know any of that shit.
Yeah.
That's a whole other thing that I don't really know much about, and I was hoping you knew more about.
No, bro. Like, what do you think? I'm just over here, got my nose in the politics. I'm trying to just get this monkey shine on right now. Just get this whole thing done. Just talk a little bullshit. Yeah, we'll probably have to get into the politics a little bit more.
I don't know. What I'm saying?
But I mean, it really sucks because we're both very uninformed.
Yeah.
And we're under. I think.
And we're dumb.
Yeah, the government.
We're fucking dumb.
Yeah, the government.
I'm dumb.
The government. I'm dumb.
I'm dumb.
Come on, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Like, listen to all the episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it makes me very sad because it sucks to think that the past 20 years has contributed to more suffering in the world, and yet more suffering will become.
Yeah.
And that's the shitty part. It's just very sad.
Yeah, well, you just have to, I don't know, what is it, take it with a grain of salt? How does...
I don't know.
In a way, like, that sounds really horrible to say.
It's kind of like the homeless problem to me, because I see it, even though in this case it's half a world away, obviously, or the entire fucking world away.
Yeah. But you have to do it. I mean, you have to. I mean,
but there's nothing.
That's what I mean. And that's what I mean. And sitting there worrying about it so much.
Yeah.
Like I was listening to the Stephen Colbert talking about how Joe Biden said, if we pulled out 5 years earlier, or 20 years later, it would probably have been the same thing. It's like we gave them all the resources, all the money.
Yeah.
Trained their military, paid their military.
So a lot of what I was
did all of that stuff, but we can't give them the will to fight.
Yeah.
And so Stephen Colbert was like, I can't. He was like, yeah, you can tell us that there's something that we could have done about it, but you can't make us feel good about that. It's like, okay, that's true. And I guess if you're sitting on your couch eating an apple and fucking, sipping on a Slim Fast, that'll make you feel good for a second. A nice little cherry. But like, it's really, I guess, is it? I don't know. Even, I mean, it all feels trivial. It all feels like another world, even though it's right there. Like, even this pandemic still feels kind of like another world. I still don't even know how to fucking digest this shit.
Yeah, that...
So, like...
what I've wondered since this whole pandemic thing started is, like, how many people in the Middle East have gotten sick from COVID?
I mean, they probably were out there with their fucking machine guns coughing and fucking firing at each other, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just another throwing rocks, ha, 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 ha. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like, maybe that's why we didn't hear. I mean, did we hear about it? But, like, we don't have our noses in CNN.
It's true.
So, what I mean? On Tuesday.
I think it would be funny to imagine, like, Taliban fighters out in the goddamn mountains just sitting there. They probably don't even know what COVID is. I'm willing to bet you, because from what I understand, that region is just mostly mountainous, and most of these tribes are completely split off from each other. Like, you got warlords and regional shit, and then little tribes. So
where do they still get their information by bird?
Who knows?
Who knows?
It's not a place that's like
bottle and script.
It's not here. You know what I mean? Like, where I can fucking talk to you at any given time, no matter what time I want. I can text you or I can call you up. Right?
That's true.
That's true.
It's not. But trees and shit don't really change too much as far as communication. Maybe directly. I mean, and I guess direct communication does change a lot. Actually,
yes.
You do have a very valid point.
100 years ago,
if you can just talk about it rather than just hearing about it, you can do and say whatever you want when you're hearing about it, thinking about it any type of way, not getting the person's,
On the other hand, you're in an isolate region where the only people around you are like your 30 fucking cousins and your goats. So COVID is probably not your biggest problem.
Yeah. Somebody's fucking somebody they're not supposed to.
Well,
you know.
See, this may be a little bit, I don't know.
As happens when you find yourself surrounded by a lot of trees and mountains. I think maybe, it's not unique to that region. There's areas in America that are known for it.
Yes, particularly mountainous regions, actually.
Areas on the east side that I'm familiar with. I didn't live there, but I lived on the border.
But yeah, I saw an interesting statistic on the internet, and like every statistic I read on the internet, I believe half of it. So it said that consanguineous marriages, that is like, same blood marriages or similar blood marriages in the region of Afghanistan are very prevalent. Like marrying your second or third cousin or even first cousin is much more common.
Yeah, they got some Targaryen shit going on.
Yeah, oh yes. And they've been doing
Targaryen,
it for a long
no dragons.
time.
Yeah, just no dragon.
Yeah.
So which makes it just incest.
So the reason... I don't know.
If you had dragons. Sorry, no, then I can understand wanting to keep it in the fucking line, if you have a reason, you know what I'm saying? But she's pretty, like, you know what I mean? Or, I don't know, and even worse, a religious thing? Ugh, that's even worse. Because guaranteed, if y'all been doing this for a minute, she ain't that pretty. Yeah, we've had dogs. We've had dogs do this, accidentally. We didn't realize the sister was in heat.
Right.
We found out 3 months later that she was, yeah.
So what
they got together, fucking all the toes and 2 more, like different Rottweilers.
Yeah.
Different color eyes, which actually were beautiful.
Blood?
I mean, they were purebred Rottweilers, but then it was a brother and sister that made it. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about brother and sister, nothing, bro. But type of cognition. So, but they had 7 toes. They had like crazy tails. Like some of them had messed up internals. You know what I'm saying? And they had weird dispositions. Like some were really, really happy, which I guess anything could be. But then like a few of them would be really happy and then really angry.
Right.
And then a couple of them were just really angry all the time. That kind of sounds like maybe it could be puppies though. Anyway, I mean dogs anyway, like litters, just like different brothers. One's a serial killer, the other one's a congressman. So I guess they're both doing the same thing. But it was crazy. Those crazy lines of behavior and everything with that whole incest thing. And if that translates, then it would seem. You put incest and drugs into a situation, and motherfucker, all bets are off. You know what I'm saying? Like, get them all fucking each other, and then taking whatever version of opium they have over there.
Oh, they have the best.
Oh, the fucking premium?
They've got the primo. They got the primo. Anyway, that's a whole different subject. I wanted to continue on the inbred shit. Not because it's a particularly subject I have a particular fascination with, but it's because one that I don't know a whole lot about.
Because we might get some comments on that motherfucker.
So, like with inbred motherfuckers, right? The reason we don't do that, or we don't want to do that, rather, is because it has a higher chance of having fucked up kids.
Yeah.
And I don't really understand the reason. Do you?
No.
Okay.
I don't. I just know that it's a thing.
Yeah.
But I think it might be our genetic pool pushing us to look for others to make the whole species of humans stronger. And if you just keep it here, you're going to get weak and deformed. You know what I mean? Because that's not why you were made. You were made to branch.
Right.
And to do other things.
Right.
But like at one point you didn't have an option.
Yeah.
All there was the motherfucker in the next cave.
Yeah.
Or whatever version of house we had billions of years ago,
probably
whatever
cave.
it is.
Yeah,
probably cave.
I'm pretty sure it was cave.
No cave, no doors. Caves. No fans, no AC. Ooh, what was that like?
Probably no
I know
food.
what it was like because we ain't got no fucking AC here.
Yeah.
But at least we have fans. but anyway.
Beer.
And beer. But damn, what was I saying?
Inbreds.
Inbreds. Oh yeah. At one point you didn't have time, Yeah. I mean, you didn't have the option but to fuck the person next to you as long as they were. We've got as long as you can put a key in a lock. Yeah. Lock and a key, whatever. Depending on the position.
I doubt. You know what? Like, people get so hung up on gay sex and shit, like homos.
Let's not switch subjects yet.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a short sidebar. It's just like people get so mad. Do you think cavemen gave a shit? Do you think cavemen gave a shit if people were gay?
I don't know. Probably not.
I would doubt it.
No, I don't think anyone cares. I don't think anyone cares. We're the only ones that care. Yeah. We're the only ones that give a fuck about more things than we should. And then, which distracts us from giving a fuck about the things that we really need to, like
escapism,
saving the planet, and stuff. Not even saving the planet. Like, it's going to be fine. Like, saving ourselves, really, and really just prolonging ourselves. But anyway, back to that.
Inroads.
Yeah, so that I think is a cultural thing. Like, it's just
these mics are really good.
Yeah, they're picking up everything, aren't they? And I think I might want to leave all that in too, because especially if we're reacting to it. Yeah. It's just it's how they're hired. It's their religion, and it's an unfortunate thing for them that
part of the reason
that a lot of them are buy into, or whoever is. I'm sure there's some of them just sitting down having a podcast.
Yeah.
Or like before there was, because everyone has a podcast now, or before there was that, just sitting down on the porch, playing whatever game,
infidels.
Not even talking about, they're like, man, why are they always talking about these fucking infidels? Like, if you say it enough times, it means the same thing as everything else. Cornflakes. Like, why are, what I mean? They're just sitting there like, oh, I just wish these motherfuckers would chill the fuck out. They're about to get us killed. Like, I just want to go to school. I got my flowers.
Yeah.
I got my fucking,
that sucks, because it's like, women
I got my jihadi weed.
Like, women have it really shitty in that kind of society, right? Like, Muslim society.
Maybe men have flowers too.
But, like, so the Taliban's going to come in, they're going to put in Sharia law, which from what I understand means that women pretty much have to be covered from head to toe in garb. I don't know the exact reason why they do this. Forgive my ignorance. To me, it seems sad, because it's like...
I mean, to me it seems obvious. It's I mean, you don't want people looking at your best possession. If they see it, then they'll try to take it, from you. So you just incorporate religion into all that, just the same way we did with ours, like, which,
medieval.
Yeah, like, in a lot of that is, I mean, I feel like it's just coveting. It's just us trying to covet stuff. And I don't know why the religious purposes. I don't know the religious purposes behind having them all left up. But I mean, maybe we could look that up. I don't know.
Meh.
Sure.
Over it.
Yeah, sure. Let's gloss over it. But like, it's unfortunate that there's a lot of people over there. This whole thing got taken over. Like, that were just sitting there, bro, just eating some Quiznos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or just mowing the lawn. And then whenever this whole shift happened, they're just like, what the fuck, flying over the hill, you know? But their version of that, which probably isn't, like, their version of eating those cornflakes is like coming out of the house like...
There are many things that I wonder about this whole situation. A lot of things.
It's probably not just like, just chilling, but like their version of chilling. Like, there's probably a lot of people that just want to do that. Everyone over there is not a part of the fucking military. They're part of the fucking regime.
Yes.
But then you got the Taliban. Oh, we're going to do things different. Are you? No. How did you even fucking survive this long? How did you get from here to there without somebody blowing you up? Like, I just don't understand.
Not for lack of trying, Todd. We've been trying pretty hard these past 20 years.
Well, obviously someone hasn't been trying hard enough. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you say, my dude, like it. What is it? Not even months, not even years. that they've been extracting American troops and all. Ready.
Oh, it took them days.
It's
so
like
one of the scariest
days,
things.
but they started extracting troops like
a while ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, Trump was the one who gave the order to start pulling out.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't really matter at this point. I want to reiterate that.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter who gave the order to pull out. It really doesn't. I don't care about either party.
I really want to remain neutral in it. Look, we know he's a donkey piece of shit. Like, this old motherfucker is a piece of shit, dude.
There's so
or
many...
maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's a true good human being inside and law.
No.
You know, I don't know, man, probably not. You know,
anyone who's been president is probably not an especially good person at heart.
Yeah, but they basically, like, you can't give them the heart.
Well,
you can't give them the heart to.
I almost say Jimmy Carter. I almost say Jimmy Carter.
Well, yeah, let's not sidetrack
anyway,
ourselves.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I like Jimmy. But yeah, let's.
Sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like, now they've taken over, and we'll see what happens. This could be the seeds for World War III.
Or what if it's the seeds for world peace?
Please.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, well, like, I mean, I just think about that for a couple. Seriously?
Yeah.
In what world?
I know.
There is in no fucking way, bro. Like,
right.
In world peace, too? Please. As long as you have black and white people, you ain't never gonna have that. As long as Israel exists, you ain't never gonna have that.
Oh, God.
You know, so, like, I mean, like, there's too many people that have been...
Todd, I'm proud of you taking a shot at Israel.
That have been Michigan.
If I do that, I get thrown in jail.
Well, hey, man, there's benefits. You know, like, you know, but everyone's doing their Michigan, Ohio State version in life, my dude.
It's true. I look for mine.
I just want it to be something that I enjoy doing. So if it's smoking weed versus the world, then sure, give me that shield. But hell yeah, fucking 420 every day. Pretty sure this is the right one.
I do enjoy it too.
Yeah. So I mean, that's how we feel about the Taliban.
I mean, dude, I just want people to stop suffering. I would like as little... Okay, so this is my idea of a better world, right? A world with as little suffering as possible. Like, fuck, what a goddamn mess, dude.
Well, I mean, how do you get a world with as little suffering?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not smart enough to figure that shit out. Nobody is.
It's not even about being smart.
I try to think of it like this. Like, no matter who you are, no matter what part of the world you're living in, you're a human being, right? So we all have the same basic needs and desires. We want food, we want water and shelter. Or, well, I should say these are the three necessities. Food, water, shelter, right? We need these things to survive.
Sex.
And then I'm getting to the wants, right?
Well, no, we need sex to survive.
Sex. Well, okay, sex. Okay, yeah, you know what? You caught me. Sex. And then, well, yeah, that pretty much covers it as far as I'm concerned. So as long as you have these things, you're probably fine. So I don't understand the animosity towards one another, I suppose. I've never understood human hatred for one another. Because I've never hated my fellow man just for, like, having a different skin color or different color eyes or whatever. I've hated my fellow man because I found them to be arrogant, or I found them to be incredibly selfish, or because they're a thief, or because they beat somebody. You know, something that reflects...
that person.
Like, the darkest parts of humanity, that I would never want to see in myself.
Yeah. But it's focused on...
what they do.
Who they are. Who they are.
Not what they are.
Yeah,
I know what they are. They're a human being, just like me.
Human being.
Yeah, just like me.
Yeah.
I'm fucked up.
Yeah, but fucked up about things, you know. Like, most things are fine. There's just, for me, we've had this discussion before.
Right. Rape. Pedophilia. Murder.
Rape and pedophilia.
Okay, yeah, murder.
Because I mean, then how do you get rid of the rapists, pedophiles if there's no murder? You know what I'm saying? So like,
you can call it execution. It's still just a murder.
Yeah. Killing.
Is
They put all these sides to it.
Yeah.
Genocide, homicide, regicide.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Oh yeah.
I love
regicide. Is that some like family shit, right? Which one is that?
Regicide is king killing.
Oh, king. Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
Regis is king.
Yeah.
Oh, I love beer, dude.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Good and drunk, and my lips are loose, so I'm good to talk. And I don't know. We got Afghanistan out of the way. Unfortunately,
no, but we're going to do that.
Unfortunately, thoughts and prayers, right? Just like everybody else.
I'm just saying, we're going to do that beer thing. I'm not drinking beer right now, so just understand that on the podcast, that's going to be the first. And we've talked about this.
Once you break your sobriety, you want to drink on the podcast, which I'm all for.
But the first time I drink, it's going to be on the podcast.
What's the date?
The date that I can is September 3rd. So we have to
buy you that bottle
figure something. We talked about this. I mean, me and Sky talked about this on the podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, I said Rob's going to give me a bottle. I was like, don't give me no surprises. I was like, I'm too old.
I will get you exactly what you want. You want a bottle of fucking honey Jack Daniels.
Thank you for remembering.
I could never forget honey Jack Daniels.
So disgustingly beautiful.
Oh, it is the Jack Daniels on its own is okay. It's a little too sweet for my taste. Like, I can do a Jack and Coke if I'm at a gay bar. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to fend off fucking people after my butthole.
Oh, shit. Oh God, bro. but yeah.
I bought a huddle of Bunny Jack, a bottle of Honey Jack once. All right? Never in my life have I been more sick or hungover.
I just want to run back to the dyslexia real quick. Okay, go ahead.
I did it on purpose.
Continue.
I caught myself, but I still did it. I think it's funny sometimes.
Yeah.
So the bottle of Honey Jack, it's gross. I've never vomited more or felt sicker the next day for anything I've ever drank except maybe Fireball, which is
I like cinnamon.
Ooh, 1A and 1B, those are the two most fucking disgusting liquors I've ever tasted.
And I've gotten a kick out of being able to take to the face most bottles of liquor that people say are disgusting. Man. And then because of that, I can't tolerate a lot of them anymore. So now, 151, I used to just be able to drink that right from the bottle.
Ugh.
Fucking Jaeger right from the bottle. Fucking all that, was it Kirkov? That vodka?
That's pretty good. I like Kirkov.
It tastes like alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of alcohol.
It doesn't taste good or bad. It just tastes.
It's just alcohol.
Yeah. And then, oh my God, Southern Comfort and Captain Morgan. Especially Southern Comfort now, bro. I had a half a bottle of Jim Beam. Oh God, so early 20s. I'm sorry, telling on myself. Half a bottle of Jim Beam, half a bottle of what the fuck was it? It was like some Wild Turkey.
Yeah, Wild Turkey is where I.
Oh God, it tasted like fucking hair and feet. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do Wild Turkey.
And then I polished that off, with the fucking cherry of Southern Comfort, bro. I threw up colors of the rainbow, and dark colors of the rainbow, and I couldn't. I haven't been able to touch the bottle of Southern Comfort since. I could still do some of those other nasty things, but I just don't now because why would you? Now give me that. Give me that. Please, just give me that.
I'm flashing back to when I drank the bottle of Honey Jack. And I remember being on my floor, maybe crying. Probably crying. It was probably a bad thing. And I remember I picked up a kitchen knife and I threw it at my bed. The big kitchen knife. The one you
as
chop
you do with
fucking
your
meat. Yeah! I'm glad I didn't have my kitty cat at the time.
No.
Yeah. Woo! Alright. Fucking point. I don't like Honey Jack, bro. But I'm gonna get that bitch.
I mean, yeah. and we'll I mean, I would love to see your reaction to when we take a sip. We'll just take one shot.
Oh, we'll take as many as we
We'll take one shot. No. We'll take one shot, and then we'll have beer. I'm not going to get plastered to the podcast and be knocking my mics over.
Well, yeah, because we got to go to a tavern afterwards.
Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Oh, shit, dog. I might want to just, one night podcast and then next night tavern, we tell y'all about it.
Word.
Jesus, Or that'd be fun. Just doing a little phone recording in the tavern.
That'd be cool.
Maybe.
That'd be pretty cool. Like a little 5-minute clip.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else do you have on the clip, my dude? Because
Well, no, you said that you feel bad. Your hat goes off to the Taliban people. Let's just wrap that up.
Hat goes off to them. Well, no,
I mean, your hat. Sorry, your heart goes out to them. God, I'm high.
It's cool.
Can I cut that out?
If you
director,
you're in control
me.
now.
Oh, it's me. Okay, cool. I said I can do it. Oh, I'm not going to. Oh, okay. All right. That's cool too.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
your heart goes out to them.
As meaningless and as useless as that fucking is, man.
Yeah,
it means nothing.
Our heart does go out to you. There's really nothing. There's really nothing that we can do. It's just unfortunate that people rule the roost. Like, you want to know the funny thing about people is whether you believe in religion or science or whatever. This is cognitive. This is a cognitive part of reality that, to our knowledge or to anyone else's knowledge that anyone knows, never existed before. There's been cosmic and there's been all types of natural and unnatural and all of these different things.
Now there's virtual.
But now, yeah, but there's literally, that is just an avenue that we created, which gets us closer to what we came from, which is the cosmic. We are a voice. We are the only voice of the cosmic.
That we know.
We are an avenue from that is cognizant, that understands that it exists. We're the only thing that we know of that has ever happened, before and after. Like, so that's the importance of humanity. It's just we get in the way of that. But in reality, that is a mirror of the cosmic and all of its chaos. The chaos to survive, the chaos to destroy, the chaos to be ugly, the chaos to be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. And we have it all in the human race. Yeah. If you really think about it, if you were just looking at it, it is all insanely, unbelievably, terrifyingly beautiful.
It is. It really is. It really is.
All of the disgusting parts. And just like parts of nature would destroy other parts, there's parts of us can't abide, can't stand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rape and child molestation, you know what I'm saying? I understand it exists, I get it, but if I'm around it, I have to reject and destroy it. Yeah. Such is my nature. But that's what we all are. That's what all of this has been.
So much of what I feel is lost in today's society, like in our souls, is our willingness to combat true evil. Because we all recognize true evil when we see it, right? I think I do. I hope you. I know you do. You know evil when you fucking see it.
Yeah.
I feel so many. I feel so many. Yeah. But I don't believe that most people are evil. I really don't. I think they're just stupid. But that's a whole other thing. I would like to think most people recognize evil when they see it. I think that far, far too many people are confused about what is actually evil right now. And I think particularly in America, I feel like our legal system finds a way to punish people who try to punish evil. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
I feel like I would need to make a couple of, like, logical leaps to connect this.
No, absolutely. Because if you don't, then it would. If you don't punish that, then it would expose your own. It would expose your own weakness to it. So if anything that could step outside of that has to be put down and brought in line, or quieted and put into a box or destroyed, because then it will disrupt the natural flow of this chaos that we've all allowed and have all in some ways said, this is what we're doing. And anyone who tries to bring a focal point to how insane that is and tries to galvanize anything, you know what I mean? That would belittle what has been going on all this time. And no, it has to have all been for something. We can't let that die, because if we die, then we're not legitimate. So of course you're going to knock down anything that might, step on that, but might make it better. Will probably make it better. But we step on our own toes. Look, I do this shit all the time, man. Like, I get mad about a lot of things, but you realize that anger in itself is just, a reaction to another emotion. Fear. Mostly.
Usually, yeah.
Usually, or sadness, grief, but generally some fear or lashing out at something else that it started from. So if someone attacks a piece of you,
there's been a question that's been on my mind lately, Todd, and I've been wanting to ask you because I think I figured out my answer to this question. So many people I see today, they're out there shouting, screaming, right? They're willing to protest, they're willing to fight each other, they're willing to smack each other over the head with things, objects. In other words, be violent for what they believe in. My question to myself was, is there anything I would be willing to fight for, be willing to kill for, and be willing to die for? And I thought about this for a little while, actually, and it didn't really actually take me as long as I thought it would to come to the answer to this. The answer is there is two things that I would be willing to fight, kill, and die for. The first thing is family and friends. Like, I would obviously kill and die to protect my immediate family and some of my friends. The second thing that I found that I would kill and die for is if someone figured out how to live forever. I would kill whoever seeks immortality.
Why?
Because humans should never live forever. If there is anything that I find more repugnant and selfish and disgusting about people, it's someone who is a narcissist who thinks that the world cannot exist without them. I would seek to punish that human being.
But is that not your way of looking at someone who will want to live forever? Is that the only reason to want to live forever is to think that the world would need you? Is there no other reason?
I don't know. I don't really know. I just find it disgusting. What if it was literally just to learn everything about the world? Do you think that has anything to do with the world needing you if you just want to learn? So you're talking like three-eyed raven shit? Like just a watcher on the fucking walls?
I guess. I'm not a three-eyed raven that doesn't even try to be the fucking king.
Yeah.
The Seven Kingdoms.
Oh god, fucking Brand the Broken. Anyway, so I thought about this because when I thought about it, I was thinking mostly, have you seen Altered Carbon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so where people could just fucking live forever and the rich would just live forever.
But that was narcissism and self-gain. That had nothing to do with anything other than that.
Yes.
Generally speaking, the people that are going to have their hands on that power.
Yeah.
So
that's the kind of shit I would seek to destroy, I suppose. I don't know. Just everybody needs to die. Like, we all got to die at some point. It's just unavoidable. Like, death, he doesn't worry about a damn thing. He always gets his toll. I would be willing to kill anyone who's trying to live forever. I suppose
you call him death, I call him time, and I also say, he might be God.
Possibly.
Possibly. But what if that's what we're missing? Is someone...
Immortality?
Maybe an actual map of how it all was and why it all went one way, and someone to actually tell you, you know what I mean?
So
not just the written history, because we obviously can't get that.
We can't get it right.
You know what I mean?
Straight,
but to give you the inflection of what it was when they were there. You know what I mean? And even just that one being's inflection, you know, being, you know, it being from their side, it would give you a map of everything, because it would still change as time went on, you know, and so you're getting a map of all of it. And you can take it however you want, but it's an actual map of how it all came up, existed, and then was destroyed, then came up, existed, and then got destroyed, and then that came up, existed, got destroyed, came up, existed, was destroyed, came up, existed, got destroyed.
So what you're saying is we need God to show back up and be like, whoa, what the fuck?
No, we need a dude that could get hit by a shovel and go, ow! We don't need... God is already doing it. If he's doing his thing, he's already doing his thing behind the curtain anyway. We need someone that can... We need a Vandal Savage that isn't trying to hurt and destroy the fucking world. You know what I mean? Which eventually, that's probably what you're going to try to do. Like, unless you can just literally take your shit out of it. So yeah, I don't know. It's once again, it's a unicorn story.
Yeah. I think of how sad it is. I think of how sad it is that every imaginable solution is something that involves something greater than us. That the solution doesn't start and end with us, because unfortunately...
Because it can't, and it didn't. It didn't, and us not understanding that is another part of the problem. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm gonna do a screen of just you know what I mean, because I've said it at least 10,000 times.
You know what I mean? Like a compilation. The best
times. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
You can make a song out of it.
You know what I mean?
Hey man, if Daft Punk can say around the world 115 times, you can make a song out of that. If Lil Wayne can make a career out of being...
Yeah, but now I'm mad because we just lost what we were saying.
Well, we were talking... Oh, fuck, you're right. I mean, this commercial break brought to you by fucking Awkward Silences.
Awkward Silence, bro. And trust me, I am going to edit this out. Because I want it back. I don't give a flying fuck. We're going to figure it out.
I think you should leave it. So I've been watching a very funny show recently, and I hope you can find it online. It's called What We Do in the Shadows. And
we're just going to leave that? We're just going to do that? We can't do that!
All right. We're talking about Todd. Now you might have to edit it out.
I'm going to. Even if I have to stop it and restart it.
Oh boy, you're not going to do that.
I'll do it. You think I won't do it? I'll do it, dog. I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Okay, we're back.
Oh, we're back.
We're back. Us not understanding that. Yeah, we're gonna cut some stuff out. I don't care. But basically, you were saying that it always involves something greater than us.
Yes.
Greater than us, and I think it has to. It is all greater than us.
It's true. Well, okay, yeah, that's.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why we can't understand immortality. This is why every immortal person in a movie dies. Like, it would be that fucking easy to kill it. It has been alive for thousands and thousands of years. Oh, you're going to come up with your machine gun and your ideas? You know what I'm saying? Not knowing nothing with your 40-year-old life, Jean-Claude Van Damme? Please.
Was that a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie?
It probably was. You know what I mean? Or every other action star, you know, that killed a billion-year-old fucking vampire or entity. You know what I'm saying? Like Highlander, you're just going to fucking... No, that's just not the way it works, my dude. But that's our concept of immortality. They're just old, and they're just an old human. Bro, no. They don't think... They wouldn't think like us. If there was
not.
There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell that could even be possible. But we can't transcend the thought past 100 years. You know what I mean? Because that's all we've ever seen in real life.
Yeah, that's all.
You know what I mean? The other stuff we just read in Bible stories.
Yeah.
You know? So that's why, yeah.
Like if I lived that long, I would probably just wind up like the fucking man on the mountain, dog. Like I wouldn't want anything to do with other people after about 50 years. Like we'll see in 20 years, like where the fuck I am if I haven't already shot myself in the head for you motherfuckers, all of you.
You won't, including yourself. You know?
That's the worst part.
That's the worst part.
That is the worst fucking part, man.
Yeah. Is I don't have the strength to change it. You're killing my table. Hey, just shorten your fucking thing.
I'm pretty sure it's all the way down. Oh!
You know, I don't want you to be like, so, son. You know, I just wanted you to take a little heat off the table.
See, now
because we're knocking the mics.
Now the power dynamic has changed, Todd. Now you're higher.
Oh. Well, I do have higher hair.
All right.
Just a little bit.
There we go.
Yeah, that's better.
That's cherry.
Oh, man. So, no, bro. Like, it's our unwillingness to realize how weak we are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is why we always have to save the day.
That's why we always
you know what I'm saying?
Ourselves up.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm the man.
Like the world war thing with what's that fucker? Tom Cruise. World
War Z.
War of the Worlds. Werewolf of the Wu-Tang Clan. Fucking War of the Worlds.
Yes.
They come down and then basically, bro, our germs kill them. You know what I'm saying? Like they were all beasting everybody up with their lightning bombs and shooting everybody up like fucking
yeah, they were like
human licorice.
Christmas, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like, you know, some amoebas which like they got a cold and they died. Please.
Have you ever seen
the atmosphere is to protect us?
Have you ever seen
not the other way around?
The original War of the Worlds, like the old 1950s shit?
Absolutely not.
Oh, really?
Absolutely not.
I know I've seen it. I remember none of it. I remember the part where the alien comes out and it's like this dude looking like a fucking robot and like a silver looking.
It just had to be straight garbage.
It was terrible. But like
King Kong, the cardboard King Kong. Oh!
Yo, at the time.
Oh!
Yes. Claw tuber out of Nikto and shit, and then he fucking dies because the germs killed him.
There you go.
And that was it. And then they made Tom Cruise like 50 years later.
Yeah. You know, for such a crazy man, he really is a decent actor.
He's an excellent actor, Todd.
I think that's why he's
outstanding.
Actor. That's why because he channels all the demons.
Oh my god.
He has 30 people in his head. You know, all of them tell him to do Scientology for some reason.
He's got 30 people in his head, and they're all different iterations of L. Ron Hubbard. It's just L. Ron Hubbard telling him to go.
Most of them are fantastic actors, and they suck at doing interviews. They're all trying to talk at the same time.
I'm in love with Kate.
One of them's jumping on the couch, and you know.
Yeah, that was L. Ron Hubbard in his 13th life, like when he reincarnated the 13th time after Lord Xenu threw him in the volcano. I don't know shit about Scientology.
Warlords. Fucking humanity. People thinking they're awesome.
Oh, they're terrible.
You know, what I mean, they're going to fix it all. Like
they're terrible.
But if we could really calm down and listen to that cosmic voice. Then maybe, you know what I mean, we could really help each other, you know.
Curb your fucking enthusiasm.
Calm down. Stop making the bombs to scare everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's enough of that. Like there's a fucking nature bomb, you know, at least a few of them every year. I mean, we call them hurricanes, volcanoes, and everything. All that stuff's going to kill us. Old age, syphilis, AIDS, lions in the jungle. Walking downstairs, you know, all of those things are going to kill us.
In the bathtub?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That'll kill more people every year than lions just slipping in the bathtub.
Drinking too much water and your stomach flipping, now you're just dead. You know what I'm saying? And then we're still trying to kill each other. It's an amazing thing.
We're so backwards and twisted.
It's an amazing thing, you know. Like, I'm just saying, I've seen beautiful women every place I've been. every country I've been in on this planet, bro. So, and that's only 10, but I've seen beautiful women in different countries in those countries. You know, so like I've probably seen, and even here, bro, you've seen women from at least 50 fucking countries.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and if that can happen, like that means we can all do, like we're all doing our form of taxes.
Yeah.
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 We're all fucking. We all have our favorite
the same
foods.
shit. We all want the same shit.
Trying to fuck.
We're all trying to fuck.
You know?
Ladies, yo.
So
I mean, COVID cases are surging, but don't let that stop you. Go get banged.
But if we were all in, I'm gonna keep saying it, man. If we were all in fucking cahoots, if we all had an understanding about it, there just wouldn't be all these frivolous babies.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? That we're trying to shove to different people's borders and shit. And do all, and like put them in adoption agencies.
At least pull out? I don't know.
Yeah, because there'd be a lot more pulling out. We'd be smartly doing it.
At least pull out. I don't know.
We'd be smartly. We got too many people that can't even afford condoms. And then, honestly, why would you want to? Because they feel horrible.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. If we were all together, the whole world could have come up with a fucking condom that feels like the thing already. And it's good to go. Like, we could work together. We would have a car that runs on the good stuff instead of killing everything, you know. Nobody would be pumping the food full of shit, trying to do all this stuff. The people that want to be rich would have enough to have whatever they wanted. And whatever they wanted wouldn't be so fucking expensive because everyone already has enough. And so, therefore, we can moderately give this thing an actual value of what it is. So you're not spending fucking $50 for a CD. What do you mean? Why would I do that? That's stupid. Nothing on this planet is even worth that. So stop. You know? But we're doing all that because we're this cost and this cost. Well, the value of this, the value of nothing is what it is. Is what they have told you that it is.
Mm-hmm.
So that they can take your money.
Yes. And
then you go, I paid all this money for this thing. Oh, yeah.
And then...
How many people now are paying money for a check mark just because of that reason? Or for an LV on a buckle just because of that reason? And it has nothing to do with any value. When did it turn from actual gold and silver and this and that to just...
I like silver.
Checks. To just, you know, to just an emblem, to just this. So we've repurposed and refocused.
Yes.
You know, to where value isn't even value anymore. Money is value. And money means nothing.
Yes.
Money is a metric to actual value.
I've always found it fascinating that throughout time people have valued gold, right? It's always been the same thing, like a symbol of success, a symbol of wealth, and you can use it anywhere you go. Like, it didn't matter where you went, pretty much anywhere in the world, gold had value. Always. Always. Gold, silver, mostly gold. But then now, gold is used, and silver, are used for entirely different purposes besides money, and they've been trying to phase out gold and silver as money for a long time now. It's called debasement, and that's not a whatever.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta hit the head of the homeboy.
Do you? So, gold and silver are now extremely valuable as an electronics commodity. Like, all of the electronics, including that phone, these microphones, like, they all have that computer. All of it have elements of, like, gold, silver, copper, all kinds of shit. I forgot where I was going with this.
It's used differently.
Yeah, it's used differently now.
Yeah.
I think that's fascinating. But it's always held value. Like, why?
Because it is valuable. It's just not, the value is not what they say it is. Like, and there's so many other things that are just being, you know, the price is being trumped up. I can't even use that word anymore.
That sucks.
The price is being overstated as to what it is so that they can collect more of the they're inflating the value.
Word. Oh, okay.
You know, of pretty much everything because you're factoring in how much surplus that you want back so that you can inflate your own value.
Okay.
So yeah, they have value and obviously they do, but we can't even tell what that metric really is because everybody wants more back from the thing that they're giving you and they're telling you how much value it is, you know.
Sure. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
So yeah, I think these things have value, but what versus what that actually doesn't. That is a plastic knockoff of it. That you're still telling me costs that much.
Yeah.
No.
So that takes me to a different thought of how shitty it is that we give Trump so much credit that we can't use the word Trump or trumped in a sentence anymore, like without having someone kind of fucking look at you.
It's gonna be like that for a couple of years.
It's gonna be like that for probably 20 years until he's dead. At least.
I feel like no matter what, when he dies, he's gonna be like, how do I say this to get it on all the channels without sounding racist? It's gonna be like their Jesus when he dies, man. It's gonna be galvanizing.
Yeah.
This person, there's gonna be so many theories that come out of his death.
They're poisoning Trump's water with gay COVID.
It's like the Captain Pollution version of JFK. JFK, bro. Like there's gonna be so many conspiracy theories born out of this madness.
Yeah. And he's like,
and hopefully,
fucking like billion years
that's why I just want to be here, because it's just hard to bring all of that stuff across 3,000 to 5,000 miles of ocean.
Yeah,
directly. Like easy to put it on the news, and you'll have a few people, but they'll get thrown in the ocean.
I thought
saying that shit, and I don't have to do it. I'll just be here talking about it on my podcast.
I thought it was funny. We were all laughing for a while. We're not laughing anymore. I'm not, at least.
Laughing about what?
About Trump.
Oh yeah, I was never laughing.
I
mean, except for I'm still laughing.
I was laughing my fucking head off.
Trump is like he's like my life. It's like it's so ridiculously terrifying that it's hilarious.
It feels like a dream. The whole thing feels like a bad, crazy, ridiculous, hilarious dream. But it's real. It's American history now, guys. It's American history. Like, we did it. This is American history.
Yeah. And I'm so okay with it. Like I don't get bad when people are like, we did it. And I'm like, I didn't do it.
I'm not
bad. Well, motherfucker, I'm here. Like,
I'm not bad.
You want to say we did it? You want to say we did it? That's fine. I'm still going to be over here sipping my beer. Sure, we did it.
I'm not angry.
We did it. I mean, we did. And the thing is, I did not do it. I mean, I didn't vote for the motherfucker, but it's like I didn't go out there and say, hey, we shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I
sat in my apartment all that shit.
Yeah, because I was like, well, there's nothing doing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just going to do.
It's just going to what it is what it is.
Yeah.
Just like this whole thing in Afghanistan. It is what it is. Like, whew. Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
What a ride.
You can't really wash your hands of anything. You kind of have to keep your eye open just in case they start looking over here. But other than that, like, what really are you going to do? Like, we really need to rebuild our proverbial walls, not the ones trying to keep the people up.
Maybe you would know about this. What was this infrastructure bill that got passed?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
Come again.
Yeah. I don't know. We're not political. What do we like? We like anime. Mm-hmm. I like video games. Anime's good. I haven't watched too much. I don't know. I've been rewatching Boruto.
I mean, I watch One Piece. That's my favorite. I just hope the guy doesn't die before he finishes it. You're saying that, but he gets sick at least. It's like an annual thing.
It's not like the
9 months, 3 months sick.
It's not like Hunter x Hunter, it's not like Togashi where he's fucking living in his own filth like the god that he is.
Do you know that? Do you know that?
I don't. All I know is what I've heard and the pictures I've seen.
Yeah, we did. His character, there's a character in Hunter x Hunter that is based off of that. Yeah, sorry guys, if you don't watch anime, then 'tis what it is.
You should.
You definitely should. I remember it was such a freeing thing way back in a different life when I was working in my grandpa's restaurant, and I went into the waiting area, and there was these 3 black dudes, and we have a TV. We had a TV in there, and one was like, "Hey, bro, Dragon Ball Z's coming on. You offer some Dragon Ball Z?" They were like 28, 29. I was like 14, 15. And they were like, "Oh, hell yeah, man." I was like, "No way, you can be an adult and still watch this stuff." But it blew my mind because everyone just acted like that, especially in a small town in Ohio.
I'm flashing
back. It was Akron.
I'm flashing back to
but it was like, I was like, wait, so I could still be like 30? And I was just like, bro, I'm set. Like, I'm going to watch what I want. I was 14 and still that stupid. Well, I really am dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, that made me very happy to know. And then it became awesome watching anime because when a lot of people here still weren't watching it,
Word.
and now everyone's watching it. But I'm not going to. That's why I tell you, bro, stop.
You're not going to
jumping
be like
on stuff,
well,
jumping off stuff just
because you before.
And then don't jump off stuff and don't not watch things just because it's popular.
Yeah.
Give things their due. You'll miss something.
I do that.
You do which? What do you do?
Like I do that a lot. You know, I'm a contrarian.
I know. But then sometimes you'll watch something. You know, I'll show you.
It took me a long time. It took me a long time to sit down and watch Naruto in its entirety to stop bashing on it. And after I watched it in its entirety, I fucking loved it. But I'm still gonna bash on it because a lot of it is
still things to be bashed.
It's so fucking. It
was made by a human, therefore it is flawless.
Anyway. Fuck, I had a poignant thing that I wanted to say, but I completely forgot. I remember when I was a kid, I went to a hairdresser once, and it was a man in his 30s, and I remember he and I really hit it off. You know why? Because he loved Dragon Ball Z, dog.
Brings people together.
It transcends everything. Another thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm supposed to, like, fucking white and black people. That's horseshit. That's horseshit, Todd. You know why? You know how much fun I have playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With black people when I was, like, 18? Do you have...
No, I don't.
You don't. You don't.
I imagine it was a lot of fun. You're still bringing it up.
It's so much fun. Like, black people love the same shit I do. Right? They're not any different than I do. They love...
I mean, stuff, you know, the stuff that they don't.
I know. But like,
well, I understand.
I would rather focus on what I have in common than what is different, and try to fix what's different and what sucks for them. Is that so hard?
No.
You know,
no.
I can empathize. I don't want it to be shitty for people.
Yeah,
I don't. For anyone, black, Asian, Hispanic,
black, white,
Jew,
Asian.
I don't give a shit. If you're an asshole, I hate you. If you're cool, let's hang out.
Yeah, if you're a funny asshole,
yeah. Then we can maybe find
we'll have some discussions.
Yeah,
we'll see where you're at. There might be a reason.
But it's always been so fucking confusing for me when everyone is willing to draw these lines over shit that's absolutely trivial. Absolutely trivial. I don't know.
It's all trivial.
It's all pretty trivial.
It's all pretty trivial. Like, I mean. But like I said, man, like this is what's different. This can literally be recorded. Like the history of the world and of the universe was just recorded by lights and stars and scars. Yeah. And now there's literally a voice to it that can be recorded and learned by another voice in a unique code that we call language or speech.
That's a good way. That's beautiful.
So maybe with that in our future there might be some peace, but just maybe this rendition of us.
You know, maybe there's fucking hope. Like I don't know, man. Like, you know, I never really imagined when I was younger that I would see World War III. Like we learned about World War II and World War I in school and shit, and I was like, wow, that was fucking awful. I can't imagine people would ever want to do that again. And then, you know, fast forward like 25 years, and I'm like, wow. If there's one thing Americans love, it's a trilogy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, we've got the smash hit World War I, you know, the double smash hit, like the famous sequel, World War II. Woo!
Well, yes, because we really just shined in World War I, you know, especially the conclusion of it.
And now we've got World War III with our brand new nemesis, like our grasp.
Yeah, I mean, it's right there. It's right there on the cusp. Just one breath, one side or the other. And we'll see what happens. Literally every day, I'm just, you know, I mean, I'm still going to keep pushing podcasts, but I'm definitely smoking a cigarette and looking out the window like, where's the wave?
Where's the bomb?
You know, where's the bomb? That, you know, like those people that were just sitting there, you watch that bomb go off, they're just like, oh, shit, whoa, and it just breaks their shit, the aftermath of it. I'm just waiting for something.
Do you ever hear a plane going overhead and worry?
I don't worry anymore because I've been thinking about this for too many years.
I still kind of worry.
I don't worry. That's my point. I really do want to be in the mindset that I'm not the donkey running when Godzilla comes out of the ocean. I just want to be sitting there. I just want to be sitting there like, whoa.
Yeah, that's it. You don't want to be Sarah Connor like fucking bashing the goddamn fence. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. That's we've already said. Enough.
Yeah.
Like I'm tired. My throat is sore.
Yeah.
Enough. Like I'm just gonna smoke it out now.
Yeah.
If you can. And then I mean, And if there is someone actually cosmically aware more than us holding the four corners of this, and we're done, and there's something after this, we'll see.
We'll see, man.
You know, like if there is a reason for this blip in reality and for this cognition, then we shall see once we pass. And if not, then so it goes.
Thanks for all the fish.
Dust to dust. Thanks for all the fish.
Yeah, it's a crazy ass life. It's a crazy ass world. It's so broken and sad.
Yeah.
I think about this often. I think to myself, God damn, I'm lucky because I could have been born a part of a world where we're being bombed by the Americans instead of being some asshole who works at a shitty retail store and doesn't have to think about people getting bombed half the world away. And I think, fuck, I don't want to bomb people half the world away.
Yeah.
And that's usually where I get off the train.
Yeah.
It's just, I would like the bombs to stop.
I would like him to stop. Yeah. Or at least
bomb the right fucking people?
That, or like...
But then we'd be bombing ourselves.
Yeah. At least if they're going to be, like, if it were to happen, for it to permeate necessarily so that then it could stop. But, you got so many people just going, as there's bombs going on different parts of the world. And so, yeah. Like they're playing battleships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or watching the game. I mean, most of them.
That's it. That's what they're doing, bro. Like, if you're ultra rich, what are you doing? You're just watching the game.
Yeah. It really doesn't matter to you.
So do we kill the rich? Because no, that doesn't work. Like, because then you just
ask
replace
Kira. Why don't you ask Kira how that goes?
Ask Soviet Russia. They killed their aristocrats, and what happened? 60 years later, you had new aristocrats. They were just the parliament.
The Taliban.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Whatever version of it. Yeah. Like, and they don't do it any better. Like, they had donkey stupid ass ideas, because they're stupid humans.
Yeah.
The first stupid idea was kill a bunch of people to create peace. Because that's worked so great.
Yeah, I think that's where we usually fail, isn't it? Is like peace.
Generally always, because you act like the ones that survived, are going to be mad.
Is there anyone who's created peace through nonviolence?
No.
What about Gandhi?
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think we can go with Gandhi.
Pretty much.
He was a crazy little dude, and he wasn't perfect.
Yeah, I mean, and then, like...
He beat an army by himself by doing nothing, so that's...
Is there...
Amazing.
Yeah. That is amazing.
That is amazing.
One of a kind. That's why people are going to be talking about him long after we're dead.
We have a statue of Mahatma Gandhi in Waikiki, out here in Hawaii, as far away from India as I could possibly imagine.
His name.
Well, I mean, I think his birth name was like Mohandas Gandhi or some such, and then Mahatma is like a title. I think it means like great soul or something, pure soul, some shit. Anyway, but that's as far as I know. Yeah. But like, I can go past the statue of Gandhi, and there's always lays, fresh lays, because he was a man devoted to peace. Right? Shouldn't we all be devoted to peace?
There's going to be your peaceful people that recognize that. It's just that most of them are working at Kinko's and coming here to visit and then going back to work at Kinko's.
Unfortunately, that's probably the vast majority of peaceful people, huh?
Yeah,
like
they're not in power because why?
9%. Yeah, like only a sociopath wants power, right?
Yeah, well, there are some peaceful people that want it, but what do? They grade them down. Either you assimilate or we will destroy you.
Yeah.
Because you can't make us look like that's not what we've been doing. Because we've been telling people that that's what we've been doing this whole time, and now you're actually going to do it. No. Can't have that. Get out of here.
Yeah.
That would be the truth. Can't have that. And that's where we're at, man. And that's where we're at.
I guess we need World War III to teach us yet another lesson that we'll forget in about 200 years. Or less. Probably less. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think about, like, oh, God. Let me think. So, World War I came off the heels of the Napoleonic Wars, which ended in about the late 1880s or some shit. Napoleon got banished. Syphilis died.
You were knocking this table around, my dude.
Sorry.
World
World War I, 1910-ish.
Mm-hmm.
1910s. World War II. 30, 40 years, 30 years later. 80 years. This is the longest peace we've ever, relative peace we've ever had in human history. Pretty much, this is pretty much the longest.
World War I, World War II, but that's us. That's not the world. There was never peace.
Yeah.
Even while we were talking about that, there were still people
bashing each other over that sign.
There was still Israel.
I know peace is a weird thing, right? Peace is so subjective and nebulous. What the fuck is peace? Why is that smoking over there? Why is that light smoking? You see that? Okay.
Yeah, it's because of the smoke.
Okay.
That is coming from this.
That makes sense. I don't know. It looks
slowly traveling. It's the marijuana. Your eyes are a bit red.
Fair enough.
I'm happy it's helping you.
Yeah.
Or something. Did you want to grab a beer?
Oh, that was my last one. I only had 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm good.
Cool.
I don't know.
Did you get up and get another one and I didn't see it, or did you drink them both? Yeah. You had them both. Oh, yeah. Smart man. Yeah. How high am I that I didn't even notice that?
I loaded up on one before the podcast, and then I opened the second one because I always like to start the podcast with that. Like that. I don't know why. I like that sound. You know what?
Trademark it, man.
I like that goddamn sound.
We'll do it. Yeah, I like it. I like when even the ones where you couldn't see.
Yeah.
And you hear that. You're like, oh yeah, that's nice.
Welcome to the podcast, guys.
Welcome to the podcast.
I don't know. What else do I have in the sleeve?
We're good. This is good.
Yeah.
We have an hour and some change. I'm going to dice this up.
Because you got another guest.
Make it snazzy, yeah. I mean, if he responds, and if not, we got a decent episode. Sweet. And we can just smoke out the rest of our time, yeah. So,
for anyone listening, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And look forward to you listening to this one, too.
I do.
Yeah. I mean, listening to this one, too. All right, deuces. I got nothing. Bye.